Hey, Coach, so glad you found us. Couple things. First of all, subscribe. Please go over and do that. That will keep you updated with everything that we're doing. Second thing is go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to put hardware in your basement, if you want to win more games, let me help you do that. I will give you my personal email address. We'll do one-on-one calls. We'll do office hours, less than $1 a day, 14-day free trial. Go over and check it out. Let's head off to the video.
All right, welcome to Coaching Youth Hoops, and Coach Collins is back. I'm back.
Ouch. Well, we missed you. Last three episodes, you've
I
been
know I'm back.
out
You know,
fishing, so to
it's
speak.
I'm no spring chicken anymore, and when school starts, I tend to be a little little overwhelmed. You would think it'd get easier after 37 years, but
Yeah, you would think it's just got the playbook down already, bud.
it's not. It's the 4 days of PD professional
Mm,
development at the beginning of the year that kind of, yeah,
yeah,
I
it
won't
gets you.
miss. I won't miss. We're going to talk
Now you
about,
just have to sit through meetings with me
hey, it
more
leads into what
often.
we're talking today about buy-in. It's hard to get buy-in when you sit and talk to me for 4 days about all
Yeah.
these new incentive things that we're going to do. And you've been saying it for 37 years. Hard to get buy-in, but that's what we're going to talk about this week. We're going to talk about building buy-in with your teams
With
and
your
stuff.
team. Yeah.
But before we do that, first of all, go over and check out Coaching Youth Hoops. I talked about it last week, but how it's everything you need. It's something I would have wanted. It's something Coach would have wanted. We've talked about that before. It's the perfect time with the season kind of revving up. Practice plans, offenses, defenses, just about everything you need is over there. How to build a winning youth basketball program or team is over there at coachingyouthhoops.com.
If you're just starting your team and need a season planning checklist, go check that out too. Just go through the product drop-down menu and you'll see that there. That's a free resource. We'll
There you
put it in the
go.
show notes. Yeah.
Look at
So
that.
lots of free
Coach is a
resources at
giver.
Coaching
Coach is
Youth.
a
Yeah, I'm
giver.
good.
But then also our new thing, because you and I don't have enough things going on, Coach.
Don't. No, Coach and I have been busy. So yeah, we're launching, you've heard it, a couple times now. If you've been a regular on this podcast, we have a couple big tech projects underway. This one is for tournaments and parents, really is who benefits. So go check it out at sidelinesavings.com. If you are a tournament operator, this one's for you. We've built a ticketing platform to streamline the gate as well as provide a layer of a loyalty program for parents. Parents are the ones that are feeding the sideline economy, and we want to create an opportunity to give back and to really pay them for their loyalty and showing up on those sidelines. So go check it out, sidelinesavings.com. Sign up. I'll be in
Maybe you'll be
touch.
one of the lucky ones we'll let in the door because, yeah, it's kind of in version and we're testing
Yeah.
things out.
Got some good, yeah, testing has been going
Great.
well. We
It's
got a
really
couple of great
good.
operators right
Yeah.
now using it and
I
great
call I
feedback
called
from
you. I called
parents.
you from a boat, even fishing, telling you,
Yeah,
is it working? Is it working? Coach is in a hot gym and I'm on a boat fishing. See, it doesn't seem
the
fair,
hot
does
gym all stressed out on our very first one a few months ago. So
it? Yeah.
yeah,
All
you
right.
show me your
Yeah,
fishing,
my
your
big
fish that you
fish.
caught. So
Oh,
yeah,
that was a big
beautiful
one. It
fish.
was a
That's a
big
huge
bass.
one. Yeah.
Wacky worms. There's my life
Oh
lesson.
yeah,
A wacky
wacky
worm for
ones.
people. There you go. No affiliate, but if you're a wacky worm maker or something, call me. I'm a big fan. I like pumpkin. Pumpkin and watermelon are my two favorite colors for the wacky. Anyway, great for bass
Interesting.
fishing. Looks really good. All right. So today we're talking about building buy-in.
Yeah, this comes up a lot in when we were talking to coaches. How do you build that buy-in, the commitment with your youth athletes? And you can kind of see it, and depending on where you're coaching and type of level you're coaching and that level of dedication. Because sometimes, you got those kids that definitely want to play, and you got those kids that their parents force them to be there, right? Just to do
Right.
something.
Right.
Uh, and, honestly, I think the bigger trend too is if you read all the research on kids and especially boys, less are playing, they're more, they're not feeling
Connected.
confident and connected. They're spending more time alone, right? And so parents are kind of forcing them outside. They're online, they're doing video games. But how do you change that culture and create that commitment?
Well, part of it is there has to be a sense of belonging. I
Hmm.
mean, building buy-in, similar to what I was talking about with professional development, the best years
Yeah.
I've had is they're not overselling, they're just getting us connected. It's again, using the teacher analogy, it's like more let's have a cookout and let everybody get together because we haven't seen each other in 3 months,
Yeah.
my friends, but I haven't seen everybody, and let's reconnect and let's so it's about the connection. If you
Hmm.
want buy-in, there are obviously some kids that have the intrinsic stuff that doesn't matter. Like they're hoopers, they just want to play.
Right. Yeah, 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 of
We're not
course.
talking about
Yeah.
that 5-10 percenters that doesn't matter. If there's a hoop in a basket, they're going to find it. We're talking about the rest of the kids that, this is something they like to do, but it's like, what makes it what makes it go from a C to an A level? What makes it go
Hmm.
to, I want to go to practice? Well, I want to be around my friends. I feel connection to the group. I don't want to let the group down. It's no different if you're, the understudy for the musical or something like that too. You want to be there, you want to be around your friends, you want to be connected. Um, that even the kids that are fringe players, if you can somehow get them that sort of connection, doesn't matter if it's a youth team or a summer team or a high school team, the most successful ones have that buy-in, that they see a goal, they see a role, and they see their friends, and that they want to be part of that.
Well, and there's a lot there because it's not just one thing, right? It's a lot. And if you had to, just as you were saying there, one thing I was thinking about really, it could boil down to the culture you're creating. And all of those pieces that you said are part of that. The role, what is the role? And if they have a role on the team, and if they feel that they have a role on the team, then that gives them that sense of belonging. And the sense of belonging gets them buy-in and commitment. It's that creating the bonding opportunities maybe outside of the court, or even if you do a quick bonding exercise internally, match people up who maybe don't know one another, so they feel comfortable coming back. Of course, at the end of the day, for youth, it has to be all about fun. If they're having fun there in that environment and you're creating a fun environment, they'll want to come back. How are you talking to them as a group or an individual?
Right.
Um, is one of our when I Sylvia Colucci, who if you've been following us for a while, interviewed her, and she has a great saying. She works them hard but loves them harder.
Love
And
that.
yeah, and it's a just nice way to say that, yeah, you can still work your kids hard, but they're not going to get buy-in, and especially with you, if they know you don't care.
Right.
Until you care, right, or show that you care for them, then they're going to care.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I
and
think
and
that,
I've always
yeah.
talked about this with my level too. It's like the summers was one of my favorite times because that's when I get buy-in. That's when they see me as Coach Collins, and they come over for the cookout, and they, you know,
Mhm.
that's the when the relationships, because when I do push them, then they know it's out of love. It's not out of like, coach is just being a jerk. No, I'm trying to make you not only a
Right.
better person, but a better player. And, and that's where you can get some of that buy-in, I think, is really in that off season. For me, I'm talking about, not for
Yeah,
this
yeah,
at the
for high
youth
school.
level.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it all goes back to building, what is culture? What is that?
Mhm.
It's that the buy-in and the culture are related things, but culture is about, standards. It's about
Mhm.
expectations. It's about things that you want and you expect. And the standard for like my program is you're going to show up on time. Part of that buy-in is making sure that they are showing up on time. And
Well,
and
then
and
holding them accountable when they
and
don't.
and the thing is, the teammates do it. The teammates will pull them
Yeah.
along or know the kids that are going to be. And then there's that sense of community that I don't want to let my friends down. Like even though I don't want to get up on a Saturday morning, or I don't necessarily want to do it, there's that relationship building
Yeah.
that comes with culture and community that is all related into buy-in, I think.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But now you're going to hear some coaches, well, the kids don't drive, right, at the grade school. You're absolutely right. So,
And
what?
100%,
Yeah,
the lateness thing isn't as big a deal. I mean, it's a deal, but it's not.
yeah.
They don't have control over it. They can't be mad at somebody that doesn't have control over it.
But they do to a certain degree, and the degree is this. You know what time practice starts, or you should, right? You know, hopefully your parents are sharing that information with you. Again, this is grade school level. Maybe okay. So if you're not, but you can just say, "Hey, mom and dad, we have practice. We have to leave," right?
Right? Yes.
And you can, of course, again, you're not driving, but I think let's back that up. What I usually do, and even I did this at the grade school level, and parents took, you know, they noticed it, which was I had, I set the expectations for the parents, and that was on the list, right, of being on time. And the reason it's not just because want to be a tyrant, it's being on time because I have limited practice time. Yeah, sometimes it's an hour to an hour and a half twice a week, which is a luxury, especially if you're doing outside of just an AAU program. So, grabbing extra every minute matters.
That is so
So,
true too. Every minute matters. All right. Anything else with buy-in, coach?
yeah, I would say again, comes up a lot. It's creating a culture, uh, for your team. Just a few things holding them accountable for that culture internally. Look at make sure they have a sense of belonging, create that connection with their teammates. It's little things that you can do to create that connection, have separate conversations, match them up with somebody they don't normally talk to find out, anyway, there's just lots of little exercises you can do to nurture those connections from peer to peer. And it's worth the time to get that otherwise you are going to be struggling with buy-in and people not showing up or wanting to show up. So
Yep.
that's it for me.
All right. Till next week, coach.
The next week.
Hey, coach, so glad you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and like before you leave. And also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It's got everything and a roadmap for you to become a better basketball coach. So go over and check it out. And let's head back to the next video, wherever that would be.